Hi guys, Paul here from PA Brew News. Haven't done one of these in a long time. I am here and going to do a beer beer here from the New Trail Brewing Company from Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I've done about a million billion New Trail beers on the channel, and there's a reason for that because they're good. So, Rope Swing Hazy Double India Pale Ale brewed with Mongo. So there you go, a little Mongo in there. 8.8 alcohol by volume. The hops are Simcoe, which is a weird hop. I didn't, guess it's not super weird. A little old school of a hop, but you're brewing these big tropical beers and stuff like that. I always think like Simcoe and Centennial and stuff a little bit of an odd hop choice anymore, considering the plethora of hops that are super tropical that you could be using with stuff like that. But anyway, so we have Simcoe and it's brewed with mango. So I mean, I guess you don't have to use really super tropical hops if you're actually putting mango in it anyway. So let's get into Rope Swing and see how it is. Just got over being a little poop. So hope the nose and everything feels pretty good. So let's get into it. Rope Swing. Here it is. Good afternoon, Adam. How you doing? Well, that's a hazy little thing, isn't it? That is a hazy beer. And we can just go like this. Cheers, Adam. Look at that hazy thing. I mean, I know the lighting isn't the greatest thing in the world in this room, but that is chicken stock. That is pretty. I mean, that's gravy. That's extra haze. That's actually haze for days, unclear for years for sure. Haze bro people would love this one for sure. So let's get an aroma. I get an earthiness, a pepperiness, a little bit of a hint of almost a perfuminess. Subtle, but it's there. I get this big green vibe. I mean, this is probably still pretty fresh, but the mango is definitely wafting in the face. Also, a little bit of a, dare I say, the Simcoes bring a bit of an earthiness, dankness, a very soft, earthy dankness, and grapefruit to the forefront, mixing with that Mongo. So, cheers. Mm. Cheers. All good, thanks. Back on work today before going back on annual leave for another two weddings. Hey, enjoy. This is a drier beer for their the hazy doubles are usually sweeter. Pretty smooth, medium size, medium body, pillowiness from that haze malt base. Dry on the back end. A lot of earthiness, that sharp green, bitey earthiness in the background. Again, a little bit of almost a hint of a perfuminess. Not getting full on, any kind of dank cat piss or anything like that. Very extreme pepperiness, green, sharp, abrasive hop burn going on in the back of the palate. Not a lot of sweetness. One thing I like about DIPAs is when they add a little bit more sweetness to it, so it's not so dry. This one does have a bit of it, but it's got a lot of hop presence, kind of wafting you in the face. And it's not a lot of mango sweetness either. I thought it would have a little bit more of that, but the mango is definitely in there. A little lacing for me as well. It's got that characteristic where it's a little tropical, a little almost old school with that grapefruit and that assertive earthiness, pepperiness. Ooh, let's see. Bouja. And it says, saw you reviewing an untitled arts beer the other day. Did the Neon Raptor collaboration with them get distributed by you? It was a Banana Foster's Imperial Stout. No, it didn't, and I would like to have tried that for sure, but no, it did not. That that beer that tried the stout just got serious was utterly fantastic though. I was ashamed that it wasn't a bigger glass, but it was really, really good. The more you drink it, you get kind of acclimated to that little hit of that greenness from the hop burn, hop bite. But there is that nice little subtle sweetness in the front. You hit the mango, get the hints of that grapefruit, a little bit of that perfume of wafts up in there too, right in the forefront. It drinks down. It's dry enough and it's sweet enough not to be clawingly dry, but then it's dry enough to be kind of the way, not refreshing, but when it does it, you go, okay, I want more. Okay, you want to go right back into it. I guess what you're trying to do is you're trying to continuate that mid palate sensation, right when the sweetness is peaking and the dryness starts to set in. Right in there, is everything's kind of meshing together beautifully. Gonna go right back in to try to create that feeling again. It's not a bad little beer. I can't tell you if it's super chunky or not because I can't see through the fucking thing. It is rope swing. Hazy double. I would actually like to see them make it a double that's not hazy. To be completely honest, I'd like to see that. But there is some sedimentation forming at the pinnacle glass. I can see through that, but it's not too bad. Everything's kind of pretty much mixed up. Excuse me. I tried to get that BrewDog beer, that chocolate cake or something like that they made that was 12 or 13%, but it was, what do you say? I think you said it was only 7% or something like that over in England, which is weird. But I tried to get that, and that wasn't happening. I couldn't get it, which sucks. But if I ever shoot over to Ohio and stuff, it might be on a shelf somewhere still, maybe one or two. It's not super bombastic. It's not really awing me or anything like that. I'm not awed by it, but it is easy drinking. It is definitely something I keep going back to. I mean, it's not taking long to drink it. I enjoy it for that extent, but again, like some of these hazy doubles they do really knock me off my socks, and then sometimes I go, they're all right, that kind of thing. Um, Rope Swing, which I think has been brewed before, but I'm not sure. It says notes of mango flesh, deep citrus, and tropical. I'm not really getting deep citrus coming through this. It's a lot of green stuff, a lot of bitey earthiness, a little hint of perfuminess. Still, kind of, it's just so, you know what I mean? The mango flesh is in there. Even though at this point in time, I guess because everything else is so up, the bitterness, the kind of hop bite, everything's kind of up right now. That even that little bit of a grapefruit is still kind of foreshadowed. So the mango is more just playing the big soul player right now, the loudest player on stage, I guess you want to call it. But in the tropical variety, uh, if it had mango flesh, deep citrus, and tropicals, it would be slightly different because I can see the tangerine come in. Sometimes Simcoe gives you a little tangerine too, so grapefruit tangerine, big mango flesh. But I'm not getting all that right now, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. But it is nice to see that my nose and other things work just fine. And I am enjoying it. I'm just going to give it, right now, I'm just going to give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for the old rope swing. Wait a minute. Neutral Brewing Company from Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Like I said, I haven't done a live one in quite a bit, but it's been Paul for PABrewNews. Cheers, Adam. Thanks for commenting. See you. Yeah, that is bitey still. Watch that finger. Here it comes. Bye bye. Yeah, do it again. Oh,